Hey, this is Shell with Reality Check TV Sacramento. Day 2, Aftershock. Whew, we got Stroke here. What an honor.
Honor for what?
For me. He's from 98 Rock. Not only is he from 98 Rock, he's from That Damn Show. You know, last year, I interviewed Mikey briefly, and I kept saying That Damn Couch, and he's like, well, actually, it's That Damn Show, and I'm like, whatever, you know, and it was just funny. So I was stalking you only at a year level. I'm at 2 years of stalking the show, so I have more information.
Well, I think last year we had fun, because we were on the air for almost a year, and we finally got a name, so at that point, we started being That Damn Show.
Yes.
And because our bosses, they hated the word damn, and they still do. Some of them hate it.
Okay.
And I don't know why the word damn is that bad, because I think damn is such a, you know. So.
It's like a cuss word for kids back in the 50s, but you know.
Yeah, like my daughter, honestly, she said, damn it, like, okay. She's like, Dad, can I say that, what show you work for? I'm like, what, that damn show? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's damn. When I was a kid, I remember riding a school bus, and I would go over the damn bridge. I'm like, we're going to the damn bridge. I just to say the word damn. You know, I thought it was something, but I really don't think it's that bad.
I think it was kind of cool the way it became, because I listened to the show as it was developing the name, and you guys said that a lot. And did you have an aha moment in the conference room? Was it a vote? I don't remember how you guys came up with it.
The way I remember was Lara walked in one day, because we kept going through all these different names for it, and we sat down in one day in the conference room with all the bosses, all these names. They had terrible names, and we all stuck with that damn show. How it came about was Lara one day, it's like, we have a dam at Sacramento, the Folsom Dam, let's just be damn show. I'm like, I kind of like it, yeah.
Really? She came up with it so
she
naturally
just
like
threw
that.
It out one day.
We have a dam, like literally.
A commercial break, she walked in and said something about, what do you think about damn show? We're like, yeah, that sounds great. So that became That Damn Show.
Lara, some nice royalties there, huh? Yeah?
Yeah, it's been good.
Okay. So starting from when you were, you know, junior high on up, when was the desire to be like just in front of like, you know, the allure of like more than what you got going on, other people need to know?
Well, weirdly, I was always that kid that was in front of the camera. So if you go back to holidays and stuff when I was like 12, 13, I was always a kid jumping in front of the camera going, ha, ha, ha. So I was always wanting to do...
always photobombing?
Yeah, I was always, before I knew what photobombing was. So I was always that kid, really. And I got to about 20, 21 years old, and I was taking some college classes, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. And my sister's like, you'd be really good at doing radio. I'm like, I don't know about radio. So I took a radio class, and then I went to the radio station intern. Well, at first they said no. Then I went back and they said, okay, we'll give you a little bit. And within 3 months, they gave me a night show. So it just kind of worked out.
So let me stop here for a second, because not everyone goes fast that way. When you say intern, like you guys got intern, and I know a couple of, actually Kyle, is he still an intern?
Yeah, he's still there.
So the Kyle intern to the Stroke intern, what kind? You were like full blown intern, right? You weren't just passing stickers out, and not that you just do that, Kyle.
No, I was doing that, and within 3 months they needed someone to drive the van, so then they had to put me on part time. Then they gave me weekends, and because that was March of that year, 2004, I think. By end of July, they gave me the full-time shift, moved me into nights, and they didn't even teach me the FCC rules.
Oh no!
I'm telling you, I probably broke every rule, minus knowing, saying some of the obviously curse words. I was very descriptive, and they were like, toning me down, but that's how it worked out.
So you weren't completely alone. They had an engineer in the room with you. And
no, there was no engineer. I was night guy. When you're a night guy, you're by yourself. Everybody's out of the entire building except for you and some other stations. So no one gave me any coaching other than somebody would complain, and they would like, you probably can't do that. So we toned it back a little bit here and there, and that's how it worked. And I was very edgy. I've done really edgy radio.
Okay, so you have the songs on at nighttime. And then you get that opportunity to go rogue or, go off script, just talk about, like, your bitch about your day or something. I mean, or do you have, like, stalkers calling in, like, hey, Stroke, at 3 in the morning?
Yeah, well, I was doing 7 to midnight, but yes, okay. They did develop that way. And then you start learning how weirdos, sometimes there's weirdos on the radio. When they call you up, you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. You don't learn that right away. But yeah, so I started just doing that, and it was just trial and error, just what was happening, learning your craft, and talking about news and doing that, and then I would just stop the music, talk more, and the more I talked, the more people liked it, and it worked out. Ratings went higher, and eventually went to afternoons, 2-minute afternoon show. They moved me in the mornings at that point, and I worked my way up before I got hired out here in Sacramento.
So you got a feel for each shift, just like anybody, like any corporation, you worked all shifts. So so if someone's bitching about you, you're like, look, I've been there. You know what I mean? I did my time.
I got FCC complaints. I also worked myself into programming in Florida. I was programming the station. So I was even in management and being in mornings, but doing the most edgy. I've done some of the most edgiest radio you could think about.
There's a lot of there was some stuff back in the day in Sacramento where they were edgy with not being smart with people's health and stuff like that. Did anything crazy happen where someone got hurt or anything like that? Not that I want to be negative, but I mean, were you ever
No, I mean, we tattooed some breasts. We did all those weird things.
Really? Oh
the craziest thing I ever did there's two things. One of the craziest radio contests I ever did was someone won a foursome. Can I say the F word?
You can say anything here.
Okay, it's not radio. No. Fuckafan.com. We hooked up with this guy from Fuckafan.com, and somebody won a foursome to hook up with them. So we did that contest. It got international. It locked down our website.
How do you win a foursome? Did they screen it?
They submitted it.
Yeah, because I want to see if I'm going to do something.
What they did was they submitted why they wanted to do it. So wives would do it. People would do it for their husbands. It'd be people for themselves, whatever. The college website picked it up. Next thing I know, I'm reading my name in Chinese and all these different languages. We locked down. No, I'm not lying. We locked down our website. Stern was talking about some of the biggest shows in America. We're talking about what we're doing. How the hell are you pulling this off? What we worked for was a small company. We didn't have all these attorneys. So I just asked one day, can we do it? And I think the guy wasn't thinking right. He's like, yes. And next thing you know, bam, we just blew up.
Oh my God, I don't know if you can top that one. I do want to say that I was fortunate to be on that damn couch,
Yeah.
and that was fun for me. I'll tell you what, I get starstruck. As comfortable as I am, I got a little intimidated in the room, and I was quiet for a moment. And I just want to apologize for giving you guys not appropriate gifts, because I think that the younger ones, I feel like the younger kids, we don't need to mention their names. There's two older, two younger. Mm-hmm. They're just not ready for it.
I think they are a very sensitive generation, and they need to grow the hell up.
Right, and so...
You bring in a love toy, one of them, I laugh my ass off. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
And so I just wanted to, say for the record, that was fine. So moving forward, this is your second Aftershock officially?
No, actually it's third.
Because you got to go the year before?
No,
before
I got hired in 2017, and I started in June, so a couple months later, my first one. So this is technically my third.
Okay, so did they make you work, or did you just got to walk around?
No, I got to work. I was barely on the air, just nobody knew the hell I was doing.
Right.
Just who the hell's that guy? Strokes had a weird name.
Right, so this is your third Aftershock. Okay, so are you excited for next year? I mean, is it kind of crazy?
Yes.
I love Metallica. I mean, they're not my favorite, but I mean, they're a part of history, right? Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting next year. I don't know.
I think it will be. I think it's going to be really cool to see Metallica. They're always fun to watch.
Yes.
Thank God. Did you go to the one in December? The show they had here in Sacramento?
No, I didn't, but I heard there was problems.
Well, the only thing I hated, they had Jim Brewer, and I like him. He's a funny comedian, but he was out for an hour and a half trying to entertain you with comedy.
That's too much.
I don't want that, right?
No.
So I think it's going to be great, but who's going to play on Saturday? My prediction, AC/DC.
Okay, everything that you guys have rumored has come true. I mean, AC/DC.
Oh my God, can you imagine AC/DC?
Yes. I would stay, because sometimes I leave early.
We might have to pitch tents here.
So 2017, I think it was 15 or 16, there was camping here. Maybe they'll bring camping back. It got crazy.
They did camping here?
Yes, it was so
wow.
crazy. Oh, that was at the other one, Gibson. So.
Oh, well, they need camping here.
All right, so we're going to wind this up. Everyone's kind of starting to move on in. We're going to get another beer probably.
Let's do it.
All right. So this is Shell with Reality Check TV Sacramento. We're sitting here with Stroke. We got so much more to go. So this is day 2 after.